All right, guys, we're here to talk about one of my favorite tangerine projects up and coming in 2024, the Fire Project. So this boy is actually breeding some girls right now. He's breeding a couple white and yellow, red striped emerine girls. And if you can see these guys in person, you'll see they're very bright. I could see a little bit of biting and stuff going on. And this guy's been in here for 2 days now. So he's definitely going to be coming out right now, which is a perfect time to show him off to you guys. But I just want to show you, it's not really picking up like the greens on these guys, but these guys have very nice emerine green coloration. They're nice, thick, big-bodied animals, and they have those orange stripes going down their sides, which classify them as a red striped leopard gecko. And this boy's saturation level and also Tremper albino-ness mixed with the white and yellow possible Tremper albino hyperzanthic bold emerine here is going to be truly amazing. All right, without further ado, the Fire Project. And you can see a little bit of, you know, the females biting back on his head. That's why we don't like to leave the males in there for too long, but we do need them in there for at least 1 day per female. To pick up the actual color tones on this guy, I might need to actually change like the saturation slider in editing. I'll show you right now like what he looks like right now when I'm filming, and then I'll switch it right here to a little bit more saturated of what he looks like in person. This is why I call him the Fire Project, because out of all of our tangerines, and we have some pretty nice tangerines, this year he came out the most like deepish orangey red, so I called him the Fire Boy. We also have a Red Dragon project line, which I will show you. This is also a deep and rich project line of tangerine. This guy's not albino, but you can see just how much brighter this boy is right here than this boy. Now I am keeping them further apart, of course, because these are two boys. This is our Red Dragon line. You can see like the dark, deeper reddish orange that's on this guy, almost like a burnt orangey red, like a brick red. This guy's a couple years old now, a lot of breeding seasons in, so he's lost a little bit of richness of his color, but you could still see just how beautiful he is, and he still produces some truly amazing stuff. But compared to this boy right here, this Fire Boy, for lack of a better term, he just shines.
Shine bright like a diamond.
A little bit different. He just is bright on another level, and so he's pretty cool. So now I'm going to get you the comparison for him, which will be our Manferno line. And our Manferno line, this boy's a couple years old, a few seasons in as well. He bred hundreds of times last year, and he's more along the lines of a little bit like Red Diamond like, because he's got the white spots there. Not as much white spotting as we would like to replicate the Red Diamond, so we're definitely creating our own Red Diamond line. And when we achieve that high level of white on the back, which will be this year or next year, then we will rename that as well. But you could see between these two guys, and again, these are boys, so I'm being very careful, you can see the level of saturation between one and the other. So here's just a nice Manferno, Mandarin and Inferno, white spot with the white spotting there. And this is the Fire one. And you can see even as his skin tone comes close, you could just see the level of brightness on this guy just doesn't really compare. Now I'm going to show you another Manferno real quick. And this is another Mandarin Inferno that is a stud breeder for us with the white spotting right there. And so he's Tremper albino, Mandarin Inferno. So our Manfernos, I tend to call the Mandarin Inferno, and they could be albino or non-albino. But even between these two guys, you can see the saturation level when I'm at afar, and then when I'm up close, you could also see the saturation level difference up close. So from afar, and then up close. And so I would actually consider this boy right here, like I said, he's one of our stud breeders. He's a very nice boy, but this guy right here just really takes the cake home and brings our tangerine project to a whole nother level. Now, we also have the Hurricane tangerine project, which we're mixing the Fire tangerine with the Hurricane, which is very wonky white pattern, lots of jungle patterning. So that is something that I will do a video on as well. The Hurricane is a female, and I'm trying to think if I have her in the breeding rack here. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I got the Hurricane at the bottom. Let's put this boy in here for now real quick. And I actually have the Hurricane here. So this is the Hurricane tangerine project, and it arrived from the pattern on this animal was so wonky when it was a baby. and sometimes that pattern goes away a little bit as they age. Even red diamonds lose a lot of that wonky jungle pattern and the white coloration by the time they hit adulthood. There's only very few of them that actually lasts into, and so the pattern on this one was so wonky and ridiculous, like light oranges, bright oranges, you know, whites when this animal was younger, as you can see. So I think when we combine the wonky pattern of this with the reddish pattern of this, which that's what we're doing, these two actually mated, we're gonna get some really, really amazing stuff. He's smelling the girl now. So he's already bred with her, and so you can see just how much more saturated of an orange he is compared to her. I would say she's a decent orange, but what she's really good for mostly is her wonky pattern, which is a little bit tough to tell at this stage in her life, as well as in this lighting right now. But she definitely has like 3 different predominant colors on her back: the deeper orange, the lighter orange, and then the white. And so she is jungle pattern. The pattern is varied, it is variable. And so with those 3 different shades of tones, I just think that that would be truly amazing mixing with this deeper orange boy right here, as you can see. Give him some fresh water and put him back in his cage, and we will be good to go. Let's see if he wants a drink. He probably just wants to go back in his cage. So we'll let you back in your cage, buddy, and we'll see you in the next one, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed that project. That is our fire tangerine project. We also have a red dragon tangerine project, the hurricane project, purple rain, which is actually like a darker pigmented Tremper albino in the tangerine line. There's the red stripe project, the white drip project, which is actually pretty cool, and maybe that's what I'll show you in the next video. But there's so many new projects that we are innovating over here at Geeky Gecko Creations. That's one of the things that I think the leopard gecko world had fallen off of a little bit, was innovation. You have to innovate new ideas, new projects, new marketing, new promotion to excite people about all the possibilities that can still be done with leopard geckos. And there's so many possibilities that have not yet been accomplished. I mean, I didn't think that I'd have a fire project, a werewolf project, a drippy white project, our purple rain project. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that can still be done in leopard geckos, and that is my job, to bring those to you guys and to give you an opportunity to make some yourself. So if you like this video, let me know in a comment below, or let me know your thoughts, and as well as what other projects that you would like to see. So keep an eye out for the next video, and until then, my friends, have yourselves a geeky gecko great day. Peace.